Welcome to Bringing Classy Back. Today I want to tell you the story about etiquette. And where did that word come from? As a little girl, I was fascinated with etiquette and proper manners and class. I always made it my business to know what that was. Now, I'm absolutely not perfect at it. I do make mistakes all the time, but I do love having that little arsenal of information within me so that I can pull it out in just the right time. Now, the word etiquette in French means ticket or warning signs. And I will tell you a little story. Back in the day, there was this French king, and he had a lead gardener. And this gardener had taken so much pride in his garden around the castle. And anytime the king would have events, people would come plowing in from all around, stepping and plowing all over his beautifully manicured lawn. And he went to the king and he said, "I'm so frustrated with this. People are just ruining this lawn that I've worked so hard to keep." So the king made an order across the land and he said, "You may put up signs, which are called tickets in those days, or warning signs. And these will be little signs that indicate in the way that people should go." Isn't that fascinating? So the gardener took little signs and he pointed people along the paved path, indicating that that is the way that people should go. And then people didn't pay attention to those. They just kind of did whatever they wanted. So the gardener went back to the king, and the king went across the land and made it an order that if you come into the castle, you must follow the signs. You must follow the way that you should go. And that's where the word etiquette came from. I find that so fascinating because all that etiquette is signs pointing you in the way that you should go. Now, let's not let that word get all stuffy and think that that's a bunch of rules, because it's not. It's just a fun way to be. I'll tell you what. I have been in environments in my past where I absolutely needed to know everything. I needed to know how to cross every T and dot every I, and boy, am I glad I invested in that information, because that indicates that I can behave, if you will, or I can hold myself in an environment that I might not be used to. All etiquette is knowing the rules for the concern of other people. If you're at a nice restaurant, someone's treating you to a very special meal, you want to be able to know how to hold yourself and behave in that environment. Now, if you go to a fast food restaurant, of course, you can just be a little bit more relaxed. You can have fun. Those rules might not apply in there. But I promise you, if you're in a nice environment, it feels so much better and so much more confident to be able to know all these little rules and signs to point you in the way that you should go. So that's what Bringing Classy Back is. Bringing Classy Back is a segment where I want to teach you all those little tips and all those little hints so that as you journey through life as a wife or a girlfriend or a mom, that you would understand exactly the way that you should go.
February the 14th, join the people